All right, good people. As they say, all good things must come to an end, and we have reached the final installment of Bridging the Wave. Bridging the Wave is a cultural radio exchange program that is connecting radio stations globally. This last installment happened to on ground connection. When we first initially met Midori, we met him at a hotel to conduct our interview. And when we came to the hotel, we saw that there was pretty much a station operating outside of the hotel. So we got some intel and got to meet some of the people that operate Room 303. So the team at Room 303 is three passionate individuals, Miles, Graham, and Teji. We had the privilege to speak with Teji about his role and the model that they use, as it's quite a unique model which creates a bit more access for international DJs and non-local DJs to come in and do a show.
My name is Teji. My role is being the bridge between the radio and the hotel.
Okay.
So like doing like the artist in residency stuff and like booking their rooms, all that kind of stuff. Or if the hotel wants to do an event with one of the DJs that come by and stuff like that, I'm in charge of like the communications of that. Mm-hmm. And then also, because we are a small team, I'm also a little bit in charge of like marketing and promotion stuff as well. Although I don't have like
roles.
Various roles, exactly. Many hats.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing with grassroots small organizations, that everyone kind of needs to wear different hats and have different skills to be able to like make something happen. How long has Room 303 been going for?
So it's been going on, I guess, sort of officially, or we started our first stream like in August last year.
Wow.
Yes. So, and that was like just testing out and stuff, and operationally it wasn't really set up yet and all these kind of things. But in terms of like the birth, it was in August of last year.
That's actually really good, considering it's not even been a full calendar year.
Yeah, I know,
And the names that you've had come through, and kind of even just the following that you do have.
I think maybe actually kind of the sort of like official launch was around that time, but we were kind of, not me personally, but the team members were kind of developing it around May. So I guess that in terms of like the idea wise, it's sort of been like a year.
Yeah.
But for like our sort of launch, it hasn't really been a full calendar year yet.
Can you just like let us know what Room 303 is about?
Yes.
What you guys do, and kind of the model that you use and stuff like that.
For us, Room 303 is a community like radio station, internet radio station that's based in Shinjuku in Tokyo. And essentially we are, or at least the hotel is where we're at, is very supportive of what we're doing. And so we kind of collaborate with them a lot in terms of like how we can get a lot of artists to come in and that kind of stuff. But essentially we just kind of want this place to be a pit stop for like local and international artists to just kind of spread that.
Can you let us know of any of the residents that's on the station and who we should kind of look out for?
To look out for is kind of hard to say, but some of the kind of local hosts that we have had, one of my personal favorites is DJ Hibby Bliss, and she plays a lot of a variety of different things, but she does a lot of dancehall stuff. Cool. And because I'm half Jamaican, so I really love that sort of vibe. And we also have a DJ / like organizer called Bean, and he does a show called Natto on our show, which is also like the Japanese food natto. I don't know if you've heard. Yeah. So he's like playing on words on that. But I like his selection a lot, and he does a lot of different things. He helps out on the radio as well.
Oh, cool.
So it's really cool.
What kind of sound does he do?
Last time he did a lot of like synth stuff.
Oh, cool.
A little bit ambient-ish synth stuff. But he's also does a lot of different things. And also one of our kind of hosts is Sebun. He does a lot of kind of like maybe groovy, more soul, a lot of like vinyl. centered. And he's, super cool guy.
So it just sounds like you have a very vast residence roster. That's really cool. I feel like a lot of stations have just kind of pushed out like kind of a specific genre and ethos that I've seen.
For us, I think we don't have a specific genre that we want on the radio necessarily. Our sort of platform is kind of, because Shinjuku has so many inbound and like there's so many things going on, and like historically music has been kind of an important thing in Shinjuku. We wanted to also be sort of like a river in that sense, and picking out people from different walks of life, playing different music that they're very interested in, and having a platform to be able for those people to express that.
It's important to kind of create space for, I guess, various people to kind of come in, because one, it keeps things like exciting for your listeners, and that helps expand the station to different types of audiences and everything. In terms of broadcasting and your residents, I know that you guys are very kind of lax with the approach that you kind of let them come in at times that work for them, which is actually really great and like probably sustainable for everyone in a way. What kind of pushed you to do that? Because I know a lot of people, when they start out doing radio, they're like, we really need to have consistency with how we broadcast. So what made you choose that lane, and also how have you remained consistent with having such a lax approach?
In terms of how this or why this system came about was just generally because there wasn't enough people to be able to kind of, do the back and forth communications with like each individual DJ and stuff like that. So Graham and Miles kind of tried to come up with a system where their hands didn't really need to move in that sense. So, and like I said, we're not really genre specific, and which helps a lot as well. So
you don't have to have a mood for the time of day.
Exactly. And ultimately, like, we want people to be able, that want to come on the radio, to come on the radio.
Exactly.
And so it just seemed like the best way is like, okay, if the DJs could just book in a slot themselves, that would just probably give them more of a reason to come. It's like easier for them to come. And so with all of those things in mind, that's kind of how it came about for us to like set up the system of the DJs booking it themselves, and they're able to just book in a slot that's open.
Cool.
And stuff like that. Obviously there's, curation involved and like the programming stuff, and Miles is kind of spearheading that. But that's how we got to that system.
Makes sense. And I think that is such a good and sustainable model at first, especially in the first year. Because I think you can really exhaust yourself when you do the most and have like so many residents that you have to look after. So I think, kind of taking the time with the, amount of people that you have and allowing them to come in when works for them. One, makes it not as like of a obligation on their end.
Exactly,
And they can actually have fun with it. And I think that's the most important thing with radio, is that
for sure.
It needs to be fun. And especially because we're not FM radio. Like, it's a job for people. With this, it's like, it's fun. It's a way to like showcase what you do, be part of a bigger community.
I also want to give a shout out to my other members, the team members as well, before the last question. But I do a lot of the bridge stuff with the hotel, but a lot of this was set up through the other two members, the main members, which is Miles and Graham. And they did a lot of work kind of setting up, getting the equipment and programming. And
it's really nice equipment as well, I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, I know. So, and, I know the DJs come in and they're like, oh my God, I've never seen
a
the V10
DJ
before.
M10.
Yeah, I know. So,
Lucky.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Very,
shout out to the team
here.
Yes,
shout out to the team. Shout out to the Room 303 team. Because, even for me, I have not a lot of experience in a lot of these things, and I'm learning a lot from those two as well. And I just think that they have done a really good job of being able to set this up.
What's the next 6 months kind of looking like here for you guys? What's the goals in mind?
I think in terms of internal goals, it's like, operationally making it a little bit more solid, so that, because we've had a bit of like technical problems here and there, and it's like, obviously, we're still like building it up. So I guess that aspect, and also trying to get more involved in like the local scenes, I guess.
Yeah.
Because collaborating with the hotel, it's really nice that we get a lot of foreign DJs and people that are outside of Japan. But it's like reaching out to local artists can be a little bit hard. And so for us, I think it's obviously getting ourselves well known within the local community, and then being able to confidently say that we can internationally also broadcast those people.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, it was really nice to chat with you, and
Yes.
thank you so much for coming in last minute.
Thank
and
you.
I really am looking forward to see how things unfold for everyone
Yes.
at Room 303. Now this concludes the final episode of Bridging the Wave, and I just want to give a big token of my appreciation to everyone that I got to meet with, everyone from Tsubaki FM, Canteen Studios, and Room 303. We truly appreciate your time and everything that you gave to us and everything that you shared. If you enjoyed anything that you saw and are interested, please go follow and reach out to these stations, as they're all on social media. And we'll be linking their handles in the description and all the videos. Bridging the Wave is funded by the Great British Sasakawa Foundation. If you liked what you've seen, you can comment, like, and subscribe on our YouTube channel.
The Bridge Guy.
The Bridge Guy.
The Bridge Guy, yeah.
Bridging the Hotel.
Bridging the Hotel.
And the station.
And the station.
It's funny because the series is called Bridging the Wave. So.
Okay, cool. There you go.